Good morning, everyone. We really have to wake up early today because today is my 12-week scan. So we have to go to the hospital at 9 a.m. because that's my appointment time. So get ready with me. Just gonna do a quick makeup. I don't put makeup anymore. I stopped it since I found out that I'm pregnant because I don't want too much chemical on my body or on my face. So I'm just gonna put sunscreen. It's important since it's too hot in the Philippines. So the hospital that we're going to is the Medical City. So I believe it's just 20 minutes drive from BGC. So we have to book Grab very soon because it's already 8:30. But for me, that's it. Where is my lip tint?
Finally, we're in the Grab. It took a while to get a Grab this morning. We ended up in an electric vehicle.
Yeah, it's so weird, isn't it?
Seems like the roads might be quiet for a change.
Hopefully, yeah, it will be perfect to travel.
We don't watch the news, so I could not tell you what's going on with the crisis anymore, you know?
Yeah, even me, I don't want to watch any news because it's just stressing me out.
So, yeah. We haven't been in a car for how long now? A good few weeks.
Yeah, nearly a month.
Fingers crossed we get there quickly.
Ay, nag-gain ka 1. That's good. Nakakakain ka naman.
Oo.
Okay guys, we've just come out of our 12-week checkup. We had to ask the doctor all the questions we wanted. We actually thought we were going to get a scan today, but she checked the baby's heartbeats on the monitor.
It's normal. She said, oh, your baby's advanced. Said like, well, the dad is too hyper. I guess that's why.
The dad's super advanced, that's why.
Yeah.
Superhuman.
Yeah, she said normally she can hear the baby's heartbeat by 13 weeks. But it's too early, you know, like your baby's so excited. I said, oh, maybe my baby got it from you.
It's gonna be a hyper one. But yeah, like we didn't have to get an ultrasound on this one because obviously we got it on our first checkup. Like most people get their first ultrasound scan on 12 weeks, but because we come here after Samal just to make sure, she'd already checked the heartbeat and she said there's really no need to come back until next month. Next month, right?
Next month for
monthly checkups.
Monthly checkups, but the scan would be by 24 weeks.
So that's going to be when we find out the gender.
Yes.
And we're not going to find out, we're going to do a gender reveal. So we'll get Lai's sister to find out. So that should be fun times. Yeah, here at Medical City Hospital, it's very, very busy. As you saw before the appointment, we had to wait for the lifts.
Yes, and it's always like this because they said they're ongoing maintenance by the elevator. So there's 2 under maintenance elevator there. So the queue was crazy, as you can see on the clips that Tom provided there. It's crazy.
At least the doctor here likes my jokes.
Yeah. She gets Tom's jokes all the time.
So Lai's got some vitamins we have to pick up now when we get back to BGC. And yeah, all is good. So that's good news.
But anyways, let's book a Grab now going back to BGC. I think I'm just going to get all the pills there because this is not the place to hang around when you're pregnant at the hospital, you know.
We're back on the road, leaving Medical City. I cannot believe how many people's in the hospital. I felt like half of Manila's in there.
Well, yeah, seems like it. At least we were able to ask all the questions we need.
I was asking her when Lai starts to get the contractions, what's like the time period between the contractions when we're going to have to start to come. I said because, you know, we could be sat in the traffic for a while.
Yeah.
And she was just like, yeah, I know, right? She said, but don't worry. We have to talk to her and we will figure it out perfectly so we don't give birth in the Manila traffic.
Yeah, because she was saying like, so far she doesn't have any patients that give birth while on the traffic anyway, so that's that's good to know at least. I was happy to hear the heartbeat of the baby. I cannot believe it.
Yeah?
Yeah, when she was putting it on my stomach, I was like, oh, it's like ting 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 ting, you know.
So just stay calm there, huh?
Yeah. Well, I cannot promise that.
It's already hyper like me, so
Yeah.
you need to be calm.
Maybe that's why. It's like my hormones really go high and sometimes it drops because it's like the baby's really hyper. And then she said like, oh, if you want to feel the baby, like you can eat like your normal cravings, the sweet sometimes, not too much.
I don't believe she said that.
Yeah, she said it.
No.
She said I can eat donuts.
I'll bring your translator with us next time. A lot of restaurants around this park, which is also close to our residence, so we can go through here and try and grab. We normally go to Fat Seed, but we're going to have to try somewhere different, I think. Like, let's do it. There's enough places and not many people around midweek, which is nice. We've been walking a bit, we're sweating already, so we've stopped off at Dempsey for some brunch. Looks like they got a pretty decent menu.
And what's the funny thing that she told us when we were ordering?
Oh yeah, she was like, she said to me, do you want fries or chips? And I was just like, what? That's the same thing. And then she was like, no, chips. And I was like, I got confused.
Yeah,
and I
me
was
too.
like, oh, I'm not American, sorry. And she was just looking at me like I was crazy. And then she showed me like the chips is the crisps.
Yeah.
I do know that, of course, but I was just confused when she was like, do you want chips or fries? I was like, what? They're the same.
It's like loading for a minute now.
And Li's adapted my way. Finally, I got my wish. A hot coffee. Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice cup. Nice coffee.
Nice coffee, but it's too hot in this weather, babe. I got some refreshment drink, a mango shake.
I do like to sit here though, in the outdoor areas in BGC because the scenery all around is very nice. We've got a view now of some trees, some colourful artwork, the Jordan shop. So, nice place to grab some brunch.
Also, it's chill. No one's bothering you.
Yeah,
so you can have your peaceful sit-down moments.
The good thing is the midweek here, none of the places are busy. Weekend gets a bit busier with people walking around.
Food has arrived, guys, and we got some chips, fries, and mini club sandwiches here.
So what's he got on? Some chicken fillet, bacon, lettuce and tomato. Nice.
Yeah. Looks nice, huh?
Mini burgers and fries cost around, what, 600 to 700 peso. I'll put the total on the screen.
You can have the bacon. Not the biggest fan of it.
Not bad.
At least it has a proper chicken fillet in the middle. It is just a snack for me,
I know.
right?
I have been with you the last 2 years.
We're by the high street now, and we have to look for socks for Tom. Need to completely change his closet.
Like still trying to make me have an extreme makeover, but I'm not having it. Well, we've got the Nike store there, all the major sports shops around High Street. It's nice, isn't it, just to look at some green space in Manila, some flowers. Not
Yeah.
often you see it.
Yeah, they should do it more around Manila, not just in BGC.
2 hours later.
Okay, so we're out and about again, guys. After that good brunch, I just felt a bit nausea after that, so I just decided to take a nap. It's weird because I'm always tired in the morning up until the evening.
Was it nausea from the food or from pregnancy?
From pregnancy, I think. Now I can use the pregnancy card.
The pregnancy card.
Yeah, I'm always tired in the morning, so now it's already late afternoon and we just need to go to Watson's pharmacy to get the vitamins that I need. So it's gonna be 3 tablets, babe. I'm not a fan of tablets.
Well, she said you can stop taking the folic acid now and just move on to, like, I think it's calcium and iron tablets. I just said, oh, so she can drink Guinness now. I make those kind of jokes to the doctor and at least she gets it. She's not like, oh no sir, you can't drink Guinness. She actually gets that it's a joke.
Yeah. She was just going on with the jokes as well, like, oh yeah, as long as it's in moderation. She's kind of cool, isn't she?
Yeah, she's good, doctor. Okay, to Watson's.
Yeah, it's just nearby our place. It's just 5 minutes.
Well, this is the good thing about living here. We don't have to get a car everywhere now like
True.
before.
Back in the room, and I just want to quickly show you before I start to prepare our food for dinner. These are all the tablets that I need to take, and believe it or not, I'm not a fan of taking pills or any tablets at all. So these are the 3 that I need, and finally I can talk about it with you guys because it's kind of hard to keep it, of course, and we don't even plan to hide it from you. It's just a rule of thumb to say it after 12 weeks. So yeah, we have this, the iron capsules, and then the calcium and the multivitamins. So let me know, guys, why the doctor said you cannot really take it both all together. I'm a bit confused about that, but she said I need to take it either morning, the moment I wake up on an empty stomach, or before I sleep. So which is the best? Which is the best time to take these iron pills? So I'm gonna start preparing for dinner. So I'm gonna cook mongo. I still have here the half of the mongo last time, so I'm just gonna use it all now. It's too big for 2, that's why I just used half of it. And then I'm just gonna add malunggay. I got it from Marketplace last time. And then also got the chicken here. I left it in the freezer, so now I have to wait for it to defrost. So while waiting for it, I'm gonna do a quick laundry. Like, look at our laundry. This is our 1 week laundry, guys, because I didn't do it the whole week because of the dust outside from the construction. And the last time I did it, I left the clothes outside. It smells pretty bad, so I didn't do it again. I might just do it tonight and leave it outside and then do the bed sheets tomorrow morning. So I'm just gonna do these clothes for now. So I'm gonna put the whites first. We're gonna wash the whites first because that's how we do it. This is not laundry. Let's start to prepare the ingredients, guys. I'm just gonna start with malunggay first, the superfood malunggay. You know, they said this is the powerful greens amongst all the leafy vegetables. I put the mongo already because it takes long to cook. You have to make them soft first. I already cut all the ingredients, so I have it all here now. Got some tomatoes, onion, and garlic. added some chicken. Gonna mix it. So what my technique now, since I've noticed I get more hungry late night, so I'm just gonna cook more food for dinner so that I can eat it when I get hungry late night. So because it's kind of hard, you know, sometimes when I'm lying down already before sleeping, I would literally get up and make some food or get some food because I cannot handle the hungriness. It's like I'm already starving even though I'm not doing anything. So I always make sure I have ready-made food so that I can just eat whenever. Next, I'm gonna add this munggo now. It's actually a lot. Now we can add this malunggay. Just gonna leave it there. Let's give it a mix.
Okay guys, I'm in the gym, on the treadmill, while I's cooking. I said it before, I'm gonna take this time while I's pregnant to lock in, get super fit. I used to be training all the time when I was in Ireland, but obviously when you're on the road, it's a little bit more challenging as you don't have good access to food all the time, and you have to go and look for a gym yourself, which you tend not to do because you're too busy out exploring. So this next 9 months, I'm just going to try and lock in like 4 to 5 sessions a week, stay consistent, clean up the food, and we'll see the results in the coming months. What a wife. Fly is come back from the gym and we've got mungo, chicken and rice with moringa leaves in there too.
Superfood. This is what we call superfood.
It doesn't look appetizing, but this is probably one of my favorite foods in the Philippines.
Yeah, it really has all the nutrients your body needs because of the moringa or the malunggay. It's popular, it's known for its super leafy vegetable, that's what it's called.
Very healthy. And many foreigners, I would say, didn't try it because it's more of a home-cooked meal. You cannot really buy this one outside too much.
Yeah.
And Lai cooks this the best.
Yeah, because outside, they normally cook it with pork and put some chicharron on top. That's why it makes it so salty. But this time we're not doing that. I just added some chicken.
Lean protein, so the baby's strong.
Yes.
Tastes so good though. This is what you need after the gym too.
So hard. I'm eating for 2 now, that's why I'm eating so much. But later on, like after 1 hour, I'm gonna be hungry again.
I just want to say, Lai's not filming everything she eats, by the way.
But I just want to tell you guys as well, we've been very strict with the diet, no? I've been cutting sugar since, believe it or
What, you're
not.
trying to hint that you want something?
Yeah, maybe a donut isn't that bad. Well, Tom let me eat my cravings last time, the Mary Grace. But Tom has been very strict with both our diet. Of course, he cares about our baby, so I think that's why. But for me, sometimes I get these weird cravings, like the donuts.
I never liked donuts anyway. Overrated.
Brownies.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate only. That will do. Cookies.
But Lai's found substitutes in real food. You found the proper cacao chocolate ice cream.
Yeah. In real food, yeah, it was great. You can find pretty much healthy stuff there without sugars.
So, speculation for all you guys ended, huh? Many people were saying, why are you only staying in? Come on, guys. Do you think we'd be only staying in if it wasn't for something as big as this?
I know.
But don't worry. It's going to be hectic after we've had the baby because we're not going to be staying.
That's the thing.
The real traveller. The real travelling baby.
The little Hogan will be the very first one to travel but at the very young age. Oh, this baby has been to 30 countries already.